The West Virginia Chamber hosts these breakfasts on Tuesday mornings so that we can hear from the legislative leaders of our state. Today we heard about finance and the budget. We heard from House Finance Committee Chairman Eric Nelson. We heard from Senate Finance Committee Chairman Mike Hall. And we heard from Senator Karnes, who is chairing a special committee on taxes. And we heard about where our state money goes. We heard about ideas for how to balance the budget. We heard emphatically from the two Finance Committee chairs that they are hearing that predictability and stability is important to business in West Virginia. And we heard them say that they really want to make West Virginia open for business and competitive and a good place to do business.
There's a gap that we must fill this year. The governor's proposed a budget of $4.5 billion, yet our revenues are only in the $4 billion range, roughly a $500 million gap. We've got to close that first. Our process, and one that the members demand really, is let's make sure that we're spending money on programs that the citizens of West Virginia really need. And at the end of the day, if there is a gap between the programs that West Virginians really need and the revenue that we have, only then will we potentially look at revenue.
If you're in a corporate boardroom and you're looking 10 years down the road, you're asking yourself, what's the state of West Virginia going to do to you with its tax code? What can we plan on? Because then they put those numbers in. And right now, with some discussion, about tax reform and different things, which obviously that's very attractive to people. But I think we need to settle down and decide exactly, what's going to happen.
You need to have a very diverse economy, and when you have that, a downturn in the coal industry doesn't automatically mean a downturn in the entire state's economy, or a downturn in the natural gas industry doesn't mean that we can't balance the budget this year. The broader and more diversified we are, the better it is for everybody.
Next week, we finish up with Woody Thrasher, who is heading up development in West Virginia. Woody is a business person. We are excited to hear from him, and we look forward to having a good crowd again next week.